Hey, Steve Stein from Guitar Zoom here. What this solo was really based off, and this is what I want you to really understand, is learning how to play some cool licks. One of the misconceptions people have is that you learn a bunch of theory and you learn a bunch of scales and you can make solos out of those. And that's only half true. I mean, yes, you need scales and you need theory, but if you don't have some cool licks to kind of end up on as you're moving around the fretboard, it just sounds like you're moving around aimlessly. And so licks are a crucial, integral part of learning how to make good solos. And so what I want to do is I want to show you a couple of things that I was doing there, and then you can add these into your own solos and do something cool with them. So what I like to do is I like to play, things where I'm moving either vertically or horizontally across the fretboard, right? And so one of the things I want to show you how to do here is just a real cool, fairly easy repetitive lick that you can use in your own solos. Kind of bump things up a notch, right? I'm going to go to the 12th, 14th, 15th, and 17th frets of the first string. It's super easy. All you got to do is some pull-offs. So I'm going to go to the 17th fret and the 12th fret to begin with, and I'm just going to do a pull-off. And then 15, and then 14. And this is really neat, because all you got to do is just start playing those back and forth with picking and pulling, right? Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag it by adding on a 15 on the second string, and then a 12. So I have... Okay, so again, you could be moving from anywhere on the fretboard, right? And all of a sudden you want this cool thing, the chord lines up and, right, the planets align, everything's ready to go, and boom, you throw in this lick. Right? Now, again, so many times people go, well, shouldn't you pick everything and blah, blah, blah. The most important thing is that you figure out the best way of being able to execute that idea, right? So you're building into your solo, you're coming off something, and then boom, you want something really cool, so you throw in that lick, okay? Second thing I want to show you, another lick that I tagged onto that. What I'm going to do is sort of a Zakk Wylde style lick, where what I'm going to do is just some pull-offs again. I'm going to do 15, 12 on the first string, and then the second string. Okay? Now, I'm also going to make sure, if you're trying to work on these things, there's tab that you can download, there's a jam track you can download. All you got to do is click on the link, and you can grab those and start working on these on your own. So I'm going to put those two pieces together. You see that? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag a third one, and this one's going to be more of a horizontal movement. I like this kind of stuff when you move things like... I always think that kind of stuff sounds really cool. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the 14th fret of the third string. I'm going to do a pull-off. Then I'm going to go to the 14th fret of the fourth string. Then I'm going to go 12 to 11, 12 on the fourth string. Even that in itself sounds really cool, right? Then I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to slide down from 11 to 9. So I have... And of course, these are really awesome because I can go all over the place. Okay? So... remember, one of the most important things that you can learn how to do in the context of your playing is learn some really killer licks, okay? You can attach those licks together in all sorts of different ways. You can sort of copy and paste them in any order that you want to, and you can play them at different times. A solo doesn't have to be nothing but licks, but if you're just moving around the fretboard, let's say you know how to play a pentatonic scale or something like that, and all you're doing is kind of moving through that scale, what you need to really bring that solo to the next level is you got to add some really killer repetitive ideas, and that's what licks are. Okay? So I want you to practice this. Obviously, let me know if you have any questions or comments about it. I would love to hear from you. But work on those. Work on those 3 licks, see if you can develop those. And let me know how things go. So anyway, take care. Remember, you can always check us out on Facebook. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll just keep throwing things at you and see what I can do for you.